हेलो फ्रेंड्स, आप लोगों को पता है कि एसएसबी में जो रीजनिंग एबिलिटी है, इट इज कॉल्ड द मदर ऑफ ऑल OLQs and unless you develop this, it is futile to go to the SSB if you have not developed your reasoning ability. For the purpose of definition, reasoning ability is the ability of the candidate to grasp the essentials well and to arrive at conclusions by rational thinking. तर्क संगत सोच के साथ निष्कर्ष पर आने की क्षमता. Reasoning ability includes receptivity, inquiring attitude, logical reasoning, and seeing essentials of a problem. So these are the 4 elements of reasoning ability. We'll see the details of the sub-definition subsequently. Now, to see whether you're able to apply a logical reasoning or not, let's take this picture. And we will see a sample story. We'll read that sample story and then see whether the elements of reasoning ability that the psychologist is looking for in your response, is it coming or not. So look at this picture carefully. You can see number of characters too, 1 male, 1 female. Look at the way they are dressed. Look at the way the male is carrying something in his hand. Look at the way the female is sitting and doing some conversation. Look at the wall. Look at the various elements on the wall. Look at the door. Observe the picture carefully. So we'll take a response on this by a CDS candidate and we'll try and see whether the elements of reasoning ability, Tark Shakti, is coming through that response or not. Now before that, let me announce to you that the next 2 weeks composite batch will be starting from 4th July 2022 to 16th July 2022. The classes will be held at Pune in offline mode. It will be a composite batch, a combination of Leadership Foundation course plus the SSB. And in order to register, you have to WhatsApp me at 9090099035. And I'll get back with you with details and you can register yourself for this class. 4th July 2022 to 16th July 2022. So let's come back to this picture, and this is the response by a CDS candidate. It reads, Santosh was an entrepreneur. One day he visited a garment company's managing director's office. He asked from receptionist, took appointment and met him. Him means the managing director. He requested MD to invest in his startup of making PPE kit and face masks to cover the rising demand due to COVID. He also laid out his plan of execution with 50% of labor force. MD liked his idea and did agreement. Santosh used it to expand production and soon the startup started developing. Santosh was happy to contribute in India's fight against COVID. So this gentleman is standing in front of the lady in coat, suit, holding a briefcase, is an entrepreneur. And he has come to meet the managing director. The board can be seen, and this lady is a receptionist. So the conversation is happening where the said person, that is Santosh, is seeking an appointment which was granted, and with the MD he discussed about making PPE kit and face mask for the rising demands of COVID. So this is the business idea: personal protective equipment PPE kit, which consists of certain elements as shown here. Now, what needs to be understood is this story is indicating a business opportunity that many people cashed on by making the COVID related items, for example PP kit in this case. But the question is, Santosh, who himself is an entrepreneur and has come to the MD's office, who is a garment company, has come without wearing a mask, whereas the conditions that he has shown is of rising demands of COVID, PPE kit and all those stuff. So हम सबको पता है recently 2 साल पहले लॉकडाउन हुआ था, how strict it was in the first lockdown, and here is our entrepreneur who is wearing without mask, the lady is sitting there without mask, and he can simply walk out with a briefcase and go to the MD and get a big investment done for creation of PP kits, whereas he himself is not wearing. So he is himself not following the COVID protocol. So ये समझ में नहीं आया कि कैंडिडेट ने कैसे इस सिचुएशन को कोविड से रिलेट किया, क्योंकि कोविड में तो बहुत ज़्यादा रिस्ट्रिक्शन था, खासकर फर्स्ट कोविड एंड सेकेंड में. सो कैंडिडेट्स एबिलिटी to grasp the essentials well and to arrive at conclusions by rational thinking is missing here. समझ में आया तो मुझे बताना क्या समझ में आया. Let us see the sub definition of various things. Reasoning ability includes receptivity, inquiring attitude, logical reasoning and seeing essentials of a problem. ऐसा लग रहा है कि ये सारी चीजें मिसिंग है. Receptivity का for the purpose of definition, it is the ability of the candidate to understand and absorb new impression. It involves attention and grasping power. तो क्या कैंडिडेट ने यहाँ पे मास्क का एब्सेंस को ग्रास्प नहीं किया, देखा नहीं? कैसे आपने इस संदर्भ में स्टोरी को बिल्ड किया? इस तरह का निर्णय लेने के पीछे आपकी क्या सोच है? उस सोच में मुझे तर्क की कमी लगती है. आपको समझ में आया? सो आपका जो ऑब्जर्वेशन स्किल्स है, अटेंशन है, फोकस है, और टू ग्रास्प द एसेंशियल्स फ्रॉम दिस पिक्चर, आई एम फाइंडिंग इट मिसिंग. बाय द वे, ये स्टोरी लिखने वाला 6 बार SSB गया हुआ है. एक बार बैंगलोर में किसी जनरल साहब से ट्रेनिंग भी लिया हुआ है, और ये 2 बार कॉन्फ्रेंस आउट है और 4 बार स्क्रीन आउट है, और उसके बाद दिस इज द रिस्पॉन्स. यानी कि ही हिमसेल्फ इज वर्किंग in some IT company with almost 76,000 per month as his income. So that's fairly fine. But when it comes to practical application of his understanding of the world around him, there are mismatches. कितनों को समझ में आया? So making PP kit and face masks to cover the rising demands due to COVID, whereas he himself is not following the COVID protocol. Let's see the definition, sub-definition of inquiring attitude. Healthy curiosity resulting in an urge to increase one's general knowledge and experience in life. I'm sure since this boy is 26 years old, so when the COVID happened, he must be 24 years old, and 24 years old is a mature adulthood stage where you should be able to understand what's happening around you, and COVID is something so severe that you cannot miss that in a COVID, when there is so much of opportunity in terms of making PP kit, at least you should follow the protocol. So this picture does not conform to the COVID climate that existed in and around the country or maybe elsewhere. So the sharpness in the logic is missing. Logical reasoning, the ability to arrive at conclusions or judgment based strictly on a process of rational thinking and excluding emotional factors. In the last line, he wrote a very emotional line that and soon the startup started developing. Santosh was happy to contribute in the India's fight against COVID. That's a very emotional line, that you as an entrepreneur has been able to contribute to the India's fight against COVID. That's a very emotionally driven statement you've written, but you have forgotten that you have not arrived at the conclusion of whatever you created in the story by a process of rational thinking and excluding emotional factors. आपके observation में, आपके information processing में, आपके decision making में there are logical flaws. समझ में आया तो मुझे जरूर बताना. तो मुझे आप लोग कमेंट बार के जरूर बताना कि what have you understood from this, and be careful. इसको एक स्प्रिंकल OAQ, बी पॉजिटिव, अच्छा लिख दिया, देश के लिए PP किट बना दिया, नो, इससे नहीं चलेगा. इट हैज टू बी तर्क संगत. योर स्टोरी मस्ट फ्लो इन अ लॉजिक. सो मुझे जरूर कमेंट मार के बताना कि क्या हुआ. एंड सब्सक्राइब करो चैनल को इफ यू हैव नॉट डन इट. लाइक इट, शेयर इट विद द फ्रेंड्स, एंड डू पोस्ट योर कमेंट्स. थैंक यू एंड मे गॉड ब्लेस यू. थैंक यू वेरी मच.